Grand Rising Aquarius, supreme gratitude for clicking on the video. We are going to tap into a how does your person feel about you. That means that's the person that's on your mind right now. The person that you're thinking about. How do they feel? How do you feel? The overall energy of it and the likely outcome of the situation. Okay. I will do this reading on the other channel for a general. If you're looking for... you're looking at another placement in your chart. Okay. Supreme gratitude for those that are returning. Welcome to those that are new to the channel. Okay, you can have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. This message can resonate with you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Energy is fluid, so reverse the roles as need be. Okay, if you would like a personal reading, click the description box below and visit my website to book a personal reading. Okay, there's also another website I have for spiritual guidance and enlightenment, just to kind of fill you in on some things. We're going to be adding, we're going to end up having two different places, two different stores. The spiritual things will be on one, and then the tools and things will be on another, but that's to come. Okay, spiritual baths, we have new stones, bracelet stones, all types of things. So just check out the website, see what works for you. All right, so your person's energy is here, your energy is here, overall energy, likely outcome here. Okay, Spirit God says. All right, so Spirit, please provide me with Aquarius person's energy, past, present, and future. Ashe. Aquarius, it's a big week. A lot of transformations for the collective of Aquarius. Okay, and several aspects of your life. All right, so be prepared. Put on your seatbelt. Good changes. All right, things that had to happen, one way or another. We do now offer EFI readings. Okay, the EFI reading is EFI divination. Right, this is something that's bigger than the tarot aspect of it. This is done directly from the diaspora in Africa. Okay, you do the reading and you do the ebo. We give you the opportunity to do the ebo as well, to do the offering, to either clear your path or bring in blessings. Okay, into your life. You can book that on the website as well. All right, Spirit, please provide me a message for how Aquarius feels about this person, past, present, future. Ashe. All right, and the overall energy here, Spirit. Ashe. Okay, it's a lot going on. All right, and the likely outcome of this situation, Spirit. Ashe. Shit. Okay, so your person could be any Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Capricorn. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so Aquarius, the overall energy between this situation is the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Wands. So this situation has become unstable. This situation, there's been an upheaval. You could have looked at this particular person as, or this situation as something that, you know, this was your stability. This was your home base. You know, this was something that, you know, regardless of what was happening, this situation was what it was. Okay. So with the Four of Wands in reverse, it's like not having like the foundation being broken, the foundation being stable, you realizing that this, you put more value into this than what it was. There's a lot of conflict, drama, and chaos, possible hate here. Somebody has like no, I'm moving on, you know, this isn't really what I want it to be. Some of you guys, I'm hearing bamboozled. You can feel like, man, this whole time you bamboozled me, you weren't who you were supposed to be. Okay, in the past with you and this person, you know, you have the Lovers and then the Three of Swords. So when you met this person, there was this spark, there was this energy, right? This is a divine connection as well, right? So you had choices, but you know, you chose to put in the work with this person to see where it would go, okay? And you were like, oh, okay, well, let's just see. Presently, another major transformation, Justice in the Page of Pentacles. Whatever has happened within this particular connection, the Justice card is here, meaning that something is playing out in your favor, like the wheel is turning for you, okay? Some of you guys had to go to court, all right? So some of you guys had to do some type of court situation to remove yourself from this person, and others of you, it's just divine justice, it's karmic justice that's playing out in your favor. These are major arcana, so these are like major situations that's happening here. And looking at the overall energy here, it's like this was something that it went from one extreme to the next, right? Like maybe it's like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm here, and then it just went to like hell no, right? Somebody moving on, somebody getting a new opportunity, somebody moving towards something new, starting over fresh, right? Page of Pentacles, starting over fresh, right? That's you know, Page, that's like the teenager, right? The childlike energy, starting anew, you know, redoing something different. But this is your karmic justice to be able to do that. So whatever you're doing differently or having to start over anew, you're like, it's being warranted, right? And your mission will be blessed. Some of you guys are finding out that you may also be pregnant from this person. So if you don't want to be pregnant from this person, you know, be mindful of that, right? Be mindful of that, right? This person could be Gemini, could be Libra, right? Heavy on that energy. They could be a fellow air sign or have it in a prominent place within their chart. Your future is like Three of Pentacles. So I feel like if you guys are like, if you are pregnant or if you have a child with this particular person, I feel like there's going to have to be some type of counseling done, like whether, you know, through court, like what do you call it? Mediation, like some type of mediation or something like that, to be able to work together to make this happen. Somebody very well may end up on child support when it comes to this particular situation as well for the outcome of this. So be mindful of that. Whether you are putting them on child support, they're putting you on child support, however this may go. There's going to be something that it's going to take other people to intervene to get to the greater good, to the greater outcome. Your person in the past, you know, it was like they were focused on what they were focused on, okay? The Four of Cups, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This person could have been focused on what they were focused on, not paying attention to what it was that you were really bringing into to the table, or taking you for granted, okay? Like, hey, you know, I get it, but it is what it is. So automatically, you were pouring more into this situation. You had higher expectations than this person had in this situation. Like this person, they knew you were there, but it wasn't, you weren't this person's top choice. This person wasn't really into it in that aspect when it came to you. Presently, this person feels like you're in the King of Swords energy. This person feels like you are standing your ground. You're not taking shit. You're speaking your truth. You know the truth, right? And they don't know what to do, right? They don't know what to do when it comes to you right now, because you're showing this person a different side of you than they've ever seen in their life when it comes to you. Could be some games that has been played, right? This person may have felt like you would have never seen the light to what they were doing, or you never would see the light. Now, if you guys are with the Four of Cups, 2, 3, 4, Four of Cups, that's Cancer's energy. Yeah, that's Cancer's energy. If you are dealing with the Cancer, of course, their thing is just mind games. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to that, especially, basically, if you like this person, as it's saying, you like them more, you're like, oh, okay, this is a divine connection. This person's like, hey, you here. This means that this person was using you for their advantage the entire time. It wasn't, you know, based on love. But they got accustomed to what it was that you were doing here. And because they got accustomed to what you were doing here, they didn't expect you to wake up and be in the energy that you're in now, the King of Swords. They know that they put you through a lot. They know that you've been through a lot. But now you're speaking your truth and you're standing your ground. And they don't know how to deal with that, right? Because, a Cancer versus a King of Swords, there's absolutely no... There's no way that they'll win, right? So other than, mind manipulation, trying to beat you mad, and if you fall for it, great. But the King of Swords is not one to fall for anything like that. So the likely outcome for this person in the future, they're going to let their guard down towards you. And they're going to try to bring you back in a way that, they changed their energy to something that you're not used to, right? So they're going to play nice with you to bring you back in to their energy. So this person is going to want you back. You're not going back. Like, you see it for what it is right now. But, like, this person is scrambling. Why? Your likely outcome is the Ten of Swords, right? This is done. This is over. This is finito. There's no going back. You have no desire for going back. You have no desire to want this again. You have no desire to do anything, right? It's kind of like the scenarios, like, you don't know a good thing until it's gone, right? So it's like, whoever this is, like, it was a good thing for a very long time. And now that it's gone, it's like, wait a minute, this is not what I expected, right? And that's when people are selfish and they don't know what to do or how to do it. It's like, they take things for granted, right? Oh, it's not gonna leave; it's gonna stay there because it ain't left thus far. So I have no idea. Not a lot of Pentacle energy here, so I have no idea. I couldn't give you a roundabout time how long you've been knowing this person, but I can tell you is that somebody here has lost patience. Someone here is no longer interested in seeing where this is going. Someone is no longer interested, Aquarius, in trying to make something work. But this person is not fully out of your energy. This person is going to try to change the narrative to bring you back into their energy, but it's not gonna work, okay? So just to give you the heads up, whoever you are, you've seen the light. All right. So please provide me a message for this group, for this reading, Spirit, actually. That's crazy. Completion is there. So, yes, this is a divine connection. Yes, this is something that you had to go through. Yes, this is something that you had to experience. It was a reason for you to experience it. But the reason for you to experience it wasn't for forever, right? This was a lesson that you had to endure, on your journey. And now that you're in this energy, Aquarius, as long as you stay in this particular energy, knowing that you have to move forward, from this person, and you don't backtrack, you don't feel like, oh, you're doing the wrong thing by walking away because this is what you're supposed to do. You will see, major blessings. You will see things unfold in a major way in your life because you've learned your lessons. That's the part about the test that we go through. Everything is a test for us to be able to ascend, right? For our ether beings, I'm going to say it like that. You are born, you're born gods, right? And goddesses. And your mission is to align yourself. Become, aligned with, the Most High, doing the things that you need to do. Life is about tests. Nothing is given to you. A lot of times I hear people on this journey say, oh, I shouldn't have to work this hard. Things shouldn't come to me, so on and so forth, right? When you lead with a pure heart, whatever that does form and come to you, Spirit is going to see you through this. But whenever I hear someone feel entitled that they are not going to have to face adversaries, and they're not going to have to face, things here in life to be able to ascend. It's not about what you go through, it's how you get through it, right? And so when you get through it in the right way, when you see something and you like, okay, I know what's down this road, I'm not going down this road anymore, right? Your path becomes clearer down the other road. So this is just a process of growing and ascending, right? You don't just ascend in life because you're here, because you're breathing. That's feeling entitled, right? And the one thing that you must not have is an ego, and the ego comes with entitlement. So be mindful of the people that you do listen to, and be mindful of the people that are guiding you right on this journey. So whoever you are, you got it, and you know that this completion has to be here. If you find out that you're pregnant from this person, it's more so like, okay, you're going to do what you got to do. Whatever this is, you know what I'm saying? Go to somebody, whether you're going through the courts or going through mediation to get, some type of payment. Continue that way, right? Continue that way. If you have children with this person, continue the way that you're going. There's this huge misconception, right? And then that falls under the unlearn and relearn, that when you have a child with someone, you're supposed to be with them. Do you know how many miserable people there are out there because they feel like they have a child with this person, that they have to stick with this person, or they feel like the ultimate goal for the American dream, right, is to go to school, go to college, get a job, create a family, and stick with that family, right? These people are very miserable. You're controlling the narrative of your destiny here. Some people, they will do that and they will excel at that, but that's that's a extremely small percent of people, right? That's not the American dream, because hell, the bastards that created the Constitution didn't live that dream. They all had side misses and misters. Okay, so be mindful that you are not attached to anybody because of any particular thing, other than if you are meant to be, it's gonna be. But the disrespect, the chaos, the hate, the drama, that's your sign. Okay, this is not love. This is not what we're supposed to be in for it to grow. That shows you very much so that is a karmic situation. Okay, reconciliation, the return of a past soulmate, right? And so walking away from this, having this completion with this person, there's someone else from your past that is going to return that you really should be with, right? And so what I'm hearing is that because you had this situation going on, or this situation lingering in the balance, or this person, even if you weren't dealing with them at the same time, okay, this person was in your energy as an option. What I learned is that when you cut those options off completely and you clearly decide what you want, it will then come to you, right? So just say you got two people, Ray and Lewis, just flip the names, whatever. You got two people, Ray and Lewis, right? And so Ray is your karmic, but this person is always around. So you separate and then you get back together. You separate and you get back together. Lewis is your soulmate. So when you deal with Lewis, you separate and you get back together. But when you separate with Lewis, you go back to Ray, right? So this energy, you're still transferring the energy back and forth, right? Because Spirit wants you to see that Ray is a karmic. And you have to learn the lessons that you need to learn to completely close the chapter, that he is no longer an option anymore. Right? Ray is no longer an option. And once you realize that Ray is no longer an option and you completely move that out of your energy, that's going to give you a clearer view to look at Lewis. God, man, well, me and Lewis really had a lot going on. Or me and Lewis really, you know what I'm saying? Lewis could also be a karmic, but you know what it is. You know what you want. And that's the point of clearly deciding, right? So when you clearly decide, it will come to you. Ashe.